Hello everyone, Tinker here, and welcome to the newest snapshot. Now, I'm actually really excited for this specific snapshot because last episode when I said that Grimstone looked basically like just modded Slate, I don't know if they listened to me or if they watched my video, but they changed the name of Grimstone to Deep Slate, which honestly, I don't know. I found that really amusing, and I actually do really like that. And everything I said last episode about it just being kind of feeling like a modded ripoff. Yeah, I mean, at least they're owning it and they're making it like actual, like, this is a Slate block. This is what people use when they think of Slate. But I'm just excited. I'm sorry, guys. But yes, on to the features. So they slightly tweaked the caves. So if I go into Spectator, now you can see that smaller caves generate lower down a lot more often. And it's not as just, let me just put my render distance down again so we don't have any issues, because these snapshots are really heavily laggy. But as you can see, there is just a whole lot of new generation. So like this looks really cool. Honestly, the new generation down here looks a lot more professional. It doesn't look like they just added a noise map and called it a day. So I love this. And the new ores spawn down here. Now, I had a theory that the ores were going to be similar to Optifine ores, where you can have the ores change depending on either the Y level or by whatever they're around. But that does not seem to be the case. They are their own actual custom blocks, which is fine. And we will show them to you now. Let me go to creative. So as you can see, we have gold, iron, all the new textures. I feel like the redstone and lapis are a little too contrasty, even though I love them. Don't get me wrong. They feel RPG-like, and I just love the textures. I feel like the majority of the community is going to really hate these. I think if they just remove some of the lighter particles, it would significantly improve these for at least people who look at these and are like, ugh, the too much texture, and you know how that is. But I love the new copper. I always felt like the copper ore didn't make sense when iron ore is already corroded itself, so them making it corroded just makes me happy. Anyway, though, these are the ores that have the new deep slate variants, and these are the ones that don't, of course, but they do have new textures as well. So take a good look, because these might be the final ones. I know a lot of the community has been saying they don't like the iron texture. I like this texture. This is how iron looks like in real life. It is sort of streaks and less kind of blobs. So if anyone dislikes this texture, I think it personally worked really well for if you're making like a fossil themed thing. Like, let's do this. See, it doesn't look bad, and it could actually be used in building all sorts of stuff. But anyway, me being realistic tinker aside, let's move on. So they've added a new smooth basalt variant, which I love the idea of this. And in order to get it, you have to take normal basalt, and let's grab some lava. It can use any type of this, but we're going to use lava just for example. But this will smelt up into this new block here, and it's what goes around geodes now. They have replaced the old blocks that would go around geodes and made them into these ones. So if I find all the geode blocks real fast. Tough, I believe. We still have tough. Do we have calcite? Yes, we do. Well, so I don't know. Shoot. They said something about how this is supposed to go around maybe like that. Oh, shoot, those aren't bad blocks at all. Honestly, that is a great gradient. This looks almost like marble. I am not mad at this, and I love it all. I love all of this. This is just, it's amazing. I don't know, maybe I'm a little overexcited, but some of the other features that now exist are, there are now caves and caverns, which I mentioned before. I'm reading the patch notes so you guys get official knowledge only. So there are now cracks and caverns that can be carved into the ground. Now, that sounds very similar to ravines, and last snapshot, it looked very modded, for lack of better terms. So I really think that maybe they've just improved what they were doing last snapshot, where you could just find entire cave systems popping out of the ground. But yeah, no, I'm assuming they mean similar to like basically the replacement to ravines and such. So we're gonna go with that and get back over here and check on our basalt, because it should be smelted up. Let's make sure there's no bugs there. Yep, it is smelted. So yeah, that is how it works. Just making sure there's no bugs. Bug tracker tinker here. Anyways, so moving on, the next thing we have is that, let's see. Andesite will no longer generate under Y level and is replaced with, looks to be this new basalt block. But let's go take a look. In mode spectator. Let's fly down here and see what it replaced it with. So, looks to be, if I can find a big open cave, this will work. Looks to be this new deep slate block, and then there's, oh, that's cool. So the, not sure about that. I like the new top texture for deep slate, but I think they're using the cobble texture on the side and it just doesn't look right. So I definitely say they should make it a completely 4x4 textured block, instead of having it kind of like basalt where it can be, yeah, you see what I mean. Anyway, yeah, it looks to be that it's replaced with this tough stuff, and I can look around, see if there's any smooth basalt. Yeah, no. I guess it's just the tough and calcite and such. So we're gonna fly back up and find out the next change. Ore distribution has been tweaked. Now, I was not able to find a actual picture for the ore distribution that's been changed, and so I won't be showing it in this video, but if I do, it'll be popping up now. Probably won't though, because again, I didn't see anything on it. I'm actually using a third-party website because I can't seem to find the actual snapshot patch notes on the Minecraft official website, so oh well. Anyway, moving on. Tough now, yep, that is what we already just looked through. Alright, tough layer, amethyst geodes, been replaced with the new type of smooth basalt. Ooh, okay, so it looks to be that the smooth basalt just replaces the tough layer, and the tough becomes the new stuff in the deep slate. The new emeralds and lapis ore, we checked those. Minecraft will now generate open-air caves again, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure that never changed, so I'm not sure why that's in the patch notes. Particles will now appear in front of spore blossoms. Creative. Let's see. Let's take a look. Spore. Now, I'm pretty sure this already happened last bit, but we're gonna check again, just, you know. Oh, okay, so like, oh, that's cool. I really like that. So it just makes ambience. Now, tell me tell me I'm wrong, but this feels heavily inspired with Tinker's Construct and Thumbcraft. But anyway, modded Tinker is just going a little crazy here. I love it. Anyway, slime blocks and honey blocks have been moved into the creative inventory tab for redstone. Took them long enough. Man, the creative inventory is organized. This redstone, I can actually find all the stuff I need now. Huh, perfect. Maybe I'll actually get good at it. I'm so used to classic redstone that I haven't gotten into all the new observer stuff, and I'm just really good at the command block stuff. Anyway, so let's move on. So final thing was, well, Grimstone was replaced with deep slate. Grimstone ores are now deep slate ores. They were going to be Grimstone, but yeah, they took my suggestion. Yeah, maybe I should suggest more things. Hey, Mojang, you, get over here. Can you please add just wool Not like white wool or anything, but like a tan wool that just is the sort of in place for how, you know how there's hardened terracotta, or I believe it's called hardened clay still. It's just called terracotta. Why don't we just get just wool, so we can have a sort of filler block that adds a tan variant? Because then all the oldie-timey builds could look really cool with like a tannish color. But I won't suggest any extra things. But if you were to keep adding wool, like seriously, add some teal wool and like a deep reddish magenta, kind of a royal red blue wool. Anyway, I'm going a little crazy. It's fine. Those will be for suggestion videos. But that seems to be all the features in this snapshot. So I'm gonna let you guys get out of here and play with it yourselves. And make sure to leave a like on this video, because it honestly really does help out, and I need, well, let me give you my guys' pitch. With YouTube, how it is, once you reach 1,000 subscribers, you get YouTube partnership, and the idea is that, well, you can start making ad revenue, which is passive income. That helps out me. And then also, I get to use the community tab, so I can post memes and send them to you guys, and you don't have to join this Discord server. But if you did want to join the Discord server, please do, because Discord server, we have cookies and milk. Anyway, that's gonna be it. So anyways, bye.